Hey guys, it's Hannah. This is like a really sad video, but it has been asked like a billion times, like, what happened to you? Why haven't you been in school? What's the whole situation with you and like not being here and stuff like that. And sorry, I'm like crying, but I really just wanted to say it like once and for all because I keep having to say it like to people. Like I want people to know what happened. Like I'm not trying to hide from it, and um I want people to know because they've been asking me, and I want to answer it. I don't want to like hide from it, and like I don't want people to just like. I know there's rumors going around. I've heard, like, even though I'm not there, obviously, but I've heard people telling me people are running their mouth and stuff. I just wanted to set things straight and just like hopefully like have closure on like what happened. And so I'm just gonna start the whole story of why I haven't been in school. So on Wednesday, January 21st, the second period, like first period was totally fine. It was totally chill. We were reviewing for midterms and everything like that. Nothing happened previously that I was scared I was gonna get in trouble. But first period it was fine, and then second period, we were in gym, me and my friends, and we were just like working out and doing like our test thingies and stuff like that. And they called me to. I saw the principal walk in, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like I'm screwed." Like every time, um, like the principal comes into a classroom, it's always for me. And so I was like, "Okay, it's for me," and sure enough, it was. And she came in with me to get my stuff. She wouldn't even let me walk by myself, and I was like, "Uh oh! Like what happened?" They called me in, and there was the assistant principal. She, I guess, I'm not gonna say who, was the another assistant principal, and the school cop was there. And they were like, "There's been a report made that you made a threat on someone's life," and I was like so confused, like, "What are you talking about?" I didn't say that, but like, and they said, "We need to search your stuff," and so they searched my stuff. They found nothing. Um, and then after, like, they were just sitting there, like, showing me, it was the report was that somebody said I had said on Ask FM that I was gonna hurt them the next day at school, and that was not true. Um, they had it in black and white, and I was like, I never said that. I showed them my real response on Ask FM, and that was basically all the proof they needed, and they still didn't believe me. They thought I was like retarded for denying it, so they sent me to my social worker. Um, I just told her like this didn't phase me. I've been accused of stuff every week. And the whole editing Ask FM post thingies of me saying I was gonna hurt someone has been going on every month since school started, and yet they still didn't believe me, and so they really took it seriously this time, and they went to my social worker, and while I was in there, I they called my parents in, and they um they were it was like it was the all the principals and my parents and the school cop and my social worker was there, and they were just talking about like the Ask FM post, like, did you do this and stuff like that, and this was all on the 21st, and I was like, no, and all this stuff, and they just like they suspended me for 5 days, 5 school days, not including that weekend, so I was going to be back next Thursday. And then they scheduled a superintendent hearing on the Wednesday before I was supposed to go back to decide if I actually could go back. And so I was suspended already, but superintendent meeting, I had gathered all the evidence I needed for the meeting. I wrote a speech. I was so confident about like, oh, I'm gonna be able to go back to school like this Friday or Thursday or whatever. I'm so confident and stuff. And sadly, that wasn't like the outcome of what happened was it was a really like really scary guy who ran the meeting. It was the principals and like who were there, and it was just me and my parents at this district office in Vista, or South Salem, whatever, and they were oh my god, they were asking me so many questions for 3.5 hours. I'm just gonna kind of cut it short. They were made me promise like raise my right hand like, and I had to promise like I'm not lying, and like they recorded everything I was saying. So if I was lying, then I'm fucked. Like they wouldn't use that against me, and they treated me like I was a criminal the whole time. I had all my stupid evidence and everything, and And I really hope people know I didn't do it, but sadly they didn't believe me, and they kept saying like we're gonna come on the recording thing. They were like, we'll be right back, and they had to go decide at towards the end after 3.5, 4-ish hours of sitting there being yelled at by them, and them like cross-examining me for everything I said and re-recording me and stuff. After 3.5 hours of that, they came back in and they were like, I could tell like, oh God, like what are they gonna say? And they said, they were like, we file you, Hannah Amder, guilty of the charge of like whatever they said, like harassment. And they said that I was guilty, that I was expelled from school for the rest of the year. And so I'm kicked out of John Jay for this year and forever because they think I'm a threat to like this school and that I did this. And like I didn't do it. And I had the evidence, like the real Ask FM post and everything, and they still didn't believe me. And like I just like when they said I was guilty, I just like started bursting out, like started crying, like, and they made me face my teachers there too and cry in front of my teachers. Like I didn't do this. And I'm sure you all know who was the person who reported it and said I did it when I didn't. I can't say names. I'm not gonna because we're still going through with like the investigation outside of school. And oh my God, they just like were treating me so awfully, and that wasn't really the part that upset me that much. Of course that upset me, but the part was when they said that I was guilty and like of doing this when I wasn't, and that I've tried so hard this year from September up till January 21st. I gave it my all. I had strong 80s in every class, like high 80s, low 90s. I did all my homework. I did everything like I was supposed to. I never did anything that the things I got accused for. I got called to the office like every freaking day, like this past year, and like this thing they finally took seriously. And so it was written in black and white that I had done it, and they're not gonna change that. And like I can't go to like anything involving seeing like you guys at high school because I'll be arrested for criminal trespassing. And I've missed like so much school now. I haven't gotten a freaking homework assignment or anything. So you know how bad that's gonna look on my like thing, like on my like GPA or whatever. I had a freaking like 85 GPA grade point average, and it's probably like a freaking like 0 now because like they've just fucked everything up. And I just wanted to make this video because so many people were asking what happened, and like in conclusion, like what really happened was I got accused of something I didn't do. Someone edited an Ask FM post of the response saying that I was gonna hurt them. Um, and I'm sure you all know who it is, but I can't say obviously. Um, they suspended me for 5 days, and then they had the meeting, and at the meeting they decided I was kicked out of Shanjay. Like kicked out, like for what? Like nothing. And I'm just so hurt by this because was in the process of like really getting my shit together, getting the kids in trouble who were harassing me, and I was really had hope in staying for till senior year possibly if nothing else happened, and it just soiled it. Like I'm never allowed back, and I'm never allowed back there, and I just really wanted to make this video because I know I can't thank everybody individually for the people who have been there for me. I know I can't do that, especially like now, or I'll get like arrested, but I just wanted to say thank you for like the people in my academics who treated me with like such like respect and love every day, and who like were there for me even like I really was like an outsider like this whole year. Like, I just want to say thank you for like all my friends. You know who you are, and if you're watching this, I really love you, and I appreciate all you guys have done for me. And when you believed me through everything, and when I got accused of this and that, and like, I'm gonna miss all of you so much. Some of you I've known since I was in kindergarten, and like, I can't even go near any of you, and like, I love you all so much, and I'll never forget like any of you, and like, all of like the good times we've shared this year hold so close to my heart, and I love you all, and thank you for supporting me and everything. But I guess this is goodbye, and I'll still make videos and stuff about what I'm doing and stuff like that. I'll make a new Ask FM if to get requests and stuff like that. But that's what happened, and I'm not guilty. I'm really not. And like, and I'm like gonna miss all of you. I'm gonna miss having an actual social life. Like, I know everybody's like, oh, school, like, oh my god, but I'm gonna miss it, and I'm gonna miss like my teachers who like now probably think I'm like some psycho. And I'm just gonna miss you all, and thank you for being there for me. But I guess this is the end of me being there. So bye everyone. Thank you for watching this video. And HadXBaby99 is my Instagram, as you all know. So I will be posting like when I make a new Ask a Femme, I'll link it there. So you can ask me stuff or whatever. DM me if you have any further questions. I just can't answer some out on the media, but I'm already expelled, so what's the hurt in saying what happened? So, thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much, and yeah, bye guys.